Now let's write our first Python program. Python is an interpreted programming language. This means that as a developer, you write Python files in a text editor and then put those files into the Python interpreter to be executed. The way to run a Python file is like this on the command line. And then here, Python 3 is the version of Python we're going to use, and hello world.py is the name of your Python file. So let's write our first Python file called hello world.py, which can be done in any text editor. And our choice of text editor is the Sublime. So let's say we have a file and then we have the first line of code that says print hello world. And then we can save our file, and then on the command line we can navigate to the directory where the file is and then run it with python 3 space hello world.py. So let's do this together. So here I have the Sublime Text editor open on the left side of my screen, and on the right top I have my Mac terminal, which is my command line interface, and on the bottom right I have my graphical user interface, also my Mac Finder. So the first thing I want to do is I need to save this file as hello.py, and I'm going to save this on my desktop, CIS6 and lecture 1 folder. And notice that hello.py appears here. As you can see, there's nothing in it yet. So what I could do is I can write my first Python line. Alright, so we write our first Python line, and I'm going to save this again. Then notice that the file appeared here, and from my terminal, first thing I want to do is I want to know where I am. So I am under the user folder Irfan, and then to see what I have in the folder, as you can see, those are the folders that I have here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move into desktop, and to list the directory, so I have CIS6. Then from CIS6 I can see that I have lecture 1 folder, and right now I am under the lecture 1 folder. So what I could see that I have hello.py. So I'm going to run this, but before I do, I'm going to check what Python versions that I have. Let's try Python _ version. Notice that it shows the Python version 2.7. I can also say Python 3 - version. Now it shows me that the Python 3 version I have is 3.6.8. So I'm going to use this version to run hello.py. To do that, we have to say Python 3 space hello.py. Here we go. So this is the content of the file that we have.